Hey guys, backstage Friday Night SmackDown with Rey Mysterio. And Rey, tonight was kind of a whirlwind for you. We saw you backstage talking to Triple H, telling him you quit because you didn't want to fight your son Dom. But then we saw you go out there, have an amazing match. You were victorious. Was the success of your match tonight something? Did your conversation with Triple H have something to do with that?
That had a lot to do with it. I'll tell you what. I came here with my mindset on literally just stepping away from the game, and like you said, it hurts me to see my son go through what he's going through right now, and I just will never fight him. I just won't. But this opened up my eyes in a different way. This is like a new beginning for Rey Mysterio, and the fact that I was given an opportunity and I took advantage of it, man, it makes me feel like on another level right now. Now I have a shot for the Intercontinental title.
Well, yeah, and you say new beginning. We're talking about beginnings when it comes to SmackDown. Rey Mysterio is kind of synonymous with that word, right? OG of the SmackDown roster, now going up for the Intercontinental Championship. That's got to feel pretty good.
There's a lot of history with Rey Mysterio and SmackDown, from day one, 2002, when I kicked off my career with WWE. But to be back now and to be back alone, to not feel haunted, to not feel like there's a shadow pushing me, wanting to fight me constantly, that feels good. You don't know the amount of weight I just took off my back.
Awesome. Well, Rey, thank you so much, and good luck as you go after that championship.
Thank you.